So today I'm going over just a bunch of different types of camera storage, not all of which I own. There are plenty of other types than just this, but these are just the ones that I do own, and I'm going to show some pictures of others. These are just ones I can think of off the top of my head. So let's get on with it. So the next one we have here is film. So actually this is just a film canister. We don't actually have any film right now. Empty film canister, but I have an example of a film camera, a classic one. Here we have a Pentax K1000. So this is my dad's camera, one of a film camera. I think we have a couple others. So you hold that like that, and then there we go. Took a picture, and then what you do is you pull this up, and then you can pull it up a little more. This door on the back pops open, and you load your film in here. So film roll, I'd assume, goes here, and then when you push this thing back down I pulled up, it goes, and I would attach, I'd assume, to the film roll, and then when you turn this crank here that flips out, it turns through the film, and then right here, that's where the sensor kind of thing is. Not, I'd assume, not actually a sensor in this. And when the light hits the film, it puts the image on it, right? And then these here that turn when you turn this thing, pull that. I wasn't expecting that, but then this turns, and film has groove things on it. It would slide along here, I'd assume, the grooves, or like little holes. They line up with that, and it would wind up around this here. And then push the button down here again, and there we go. Takes a picture, that slides back. And I'd assume you just crank it that way, kink, and do it again. And back here, on the back side of the door, it's got this, and it's got this roller here. So like I said, we don't actually have any film, but this is a Pentax K1000. So for comparison, that, and then here's my big DSLR. Quite a size difference. This is like the width of a mirrorless camera, which I bet this, nope, there's a mirror in there. I was going to say this, I bet this is a mirrorless camera, but it's not. This is about the size of a modern mirrorless camera. So that is it for film. Next we have what I believe is called a cassette tape. No, not called a cassette tape. Once I remember what the name is, I'll put it in here somewhere. This is actually a cleaner, but what we have in here, inside this case, is this, which is pretty much a mini VHS tape. Actually, maybe that's what it's called. This is a cleaner, like I said, and the camera we have that these go with is a Sony Handycam. An older Handycam. Very big Handycam. This one's fun. So, this has, inside it, just like a cassette tape, it has two wheels that spin with a, pretty much, I think it's film that goes around them. Okay, so, sorry, I just had to eject the tape for a minute. I'm going through this and editing it and realized I got what this tape is pretty much completely wrong. So, like I did say, there's a film in here. I should be able to, there's this little lever, either two of them or something, some other release. There, and open it. I need to be careful doing this. So there's this plastic film in here. And this is a cleaner, so it doesn't have, I'm not sure if it actually has this or not. But then there's a magnetic coating on it. And the right head inside the camera reorients the playhead reorientates the magnetic particles that are on this tape into the form which is what the read head reads. The read head just comes and reads that off the tape. So now that we've got that back down, I can put this tape back in and continue this video. So this is the cleaner for it, and then let's turn the camera itself on. Oops, let's get it. Now this camera, I think, still works fine. It might have a problem with the heads, so then down under here, well, you take the switch down to mode. No, you bring it up, you bring the switch down to where that light up there. It's on memory, I believe, and then you take it, you flip it over, and then flip that switch and lift up, and the tray slides out. And then you put, I'm not going to put this actually in and shut it, but you put this in and push this down, it takes it, and closes, and I'm not actually 100% sure how you close it. How do you close this thing? I got it earlier. Let's try this. How do you close this thing? Do not push this part. So I'd assume you don't push that. There we go. Okay, you put it down all the way and it clicks. And it latches down and then there. So Sony Handycam from the old variety. Get camera mode. It's got a flip out touch screen. Take the lens cap off. And it will actually record. You can see the wall through there. I think the playheads in this are messed up. I can't remember. I don't know. So it's got the screen here. It's also got this viewfinder. If I put this right up to the lens, maybe you can see through it. Hey, look, you can see through it. It's not focused, but... And then this has... So yeah, that's that. So that's what this type of camera storage is for. You can film and take pictures on this. So that is it for the, can't remember the name. And so here we have one that we do not have a camera for. These are cassette tapes. So like old now probably, really old. Movie cameras is, I assume, what these are mostly used for. You see pictures of people using them in movies. I'll throw some pictures up of a full-size VHS tape. I'm pretty sure that's what they record on. So now I'm just going to do a bit of talking. Obviously, because it's a VHS tape, it will do video. And it also does audio, obviously. I'd assume you can put pictures on them. Don't know a ton about them, but let's see. I'll throw up pictures of them, and not much for this one. So yeah, that is the VHS tape. So, not sure what this is called. It looks like a tiny floppy drive, kind of. Like, it's thin and floppy. I'm not sure what it's called, and it's not like the other one where I just didn't know but knew. I couldn't remember. But this one I actually have no clue what it's called. I can't find anything much about it, but it goes with this camera, which is a surprise camera from my dad. Used to work at AGFA. I gave this to him. He used it for when he worked on cars and stuff, taking pictures when he was working on our cars, so he'd remember how to do stuff. It goes in here like this. There is no label or anything about what this card is. Well, there's an M, but I think that just means memory. So I don't know if these will do photo or video. This has a record mode, so I'd assume so. I also don't know much about how much they'll hold or anything. So that's the, I have absolutely no clue card. So now we have a an XD card. XD, this is a Fujifilm, 512 megabytes. So we only, again, with some cameras, have one camera that takes this, which is this. This is a little Olympus 5 megapixel point and shoot. These XD cards, yeah, I had it right, will do film, like video, or pictures, because this camera does do pictures and video. It's demonstrated by the wheel back here. It's not very good on batteries, and the card goes in down here. You flip this door up, you flip the little red tab up, and this goes in this way, and then you flip the red tab down and you close the door. I don't have batteries in this, and this card needs to be reformatted, and whenever you turn the camera on, it just starts making a lot of beeping, so I'm not going to. Overall, decent little camera. So, yeah, that's the XD card. Next, we have the CF, or Compact Flash Card. This one I know has a maximum storage. I have a 8 gigabyte one here. This is used, I don't know if these can do photo or video. I know they do photo, I don't know about video. This is used in my Canon 30D here. Oops, let me get unhooked. So in my Canon 30D, let me take the lens off and make it a little bit smaller for you, which is a DSLR. So in here in this side door, there's the slot for it, and then it has a ton of pins in there that slide into holes in this. Unlike some others where it's pins that slide against other pins, this is pins that slide into some little slots. This one I can turn on and show you. And not much to show with this one though. So that's the CF card. I'm pretty sure cannot take video. I don't know 100%. I'm pretty sure it cannot take video. And it has a limited amount of storage, so you can't have like 15,000 gigabyte compact flash cards. They're usually in the megabytes, like a couple megabytes. I found an 8 gigabyte one and got it for my camera. So that's it for the compact flash card.